Obviously we're bigger and stronger, and I thought, for a while there we did move the ball better and got some good shots. But again, we've had 4 games, and it's time to get a couple really good hard days of practice next 2 or 3 days, and then go down and get ready to play obviously some very good teams ahead. But I think for this team, the games that we've had have been good. We're trying to get guys used to what we're doing, trying to get them in game situations, and obviously now we're prepared, I think, to start playing some really good teams, and it'll be good for this team. Questions?
What do you see from John Gillen tonight?
Yeah, he was aggressive. He's an offensive scorer. He's trying to score the ball. That's what he does. He can give us a lift coming in. He's capable of going in and scoring points. That's what he does. He's very good at it, I think.
Obviously, Pascal still has holes in his game.
Yeah, he's working. It's a work in progress. He's a factor. He blocks shots, and he's not an accomplished offensive player. He's got a long way to go there, but he works at it. But he affects the game. He changes people's ideas out there, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. I'm happy with what he's doing.
We saw Tyler Lang step out and hit some threes tonight. I mean, is that part of the game?
Pardon?
We saw Tyler Lang step out and hit some threes.
Well, he's done that since he's been here. Yeah, I mean, he's a three-point shooter. Last year he was our best three-point shooter.
Coach, through these first handful of games, what have you learned from your basketball team?
Well, I think that we've had an opportunity to give everybody a really good feel for what college basketball is about, trying to get this team to, fit together, the guys that we have, and I think that we've accomplished that. I think we obviously don't know what we have. We've got things that will, until you get into great competition, you don't know some of the things that you're going to have to do and how people react to that competition. And that's why we set up our schedule the way we have. We've got a lot of those games ahead of us, and it'll help this team figure out, what we have to do to get better. But I'm very happy with what these guys have accomplished at this point. We've gotten guys a lot of experience and game situations that I think they have a good understanding of what we're doing, and that's good. That's a good thing.
When you throw those different lineups out there, is it more the versatility of the team that you can do that, or how's it working with getting these guys accustomed to who they're playing?
Well, we've got 9 guys, and it's different than playing 6 or 7. So you got to get them all in there. Guys play different positions, so they get in there and play a different position. So I think we have some flexibility with this team, and we just got to keep working on it. A team with this many new faces isn't going to come together in the first couple of weeks or 3, 4. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while.
Coach, what were your thoughts on your press tonight?
We tried. They had 4 guys up, and it's hard to press a team with that small a team. We wanted to speed the game up a little bit, and we wanted to give Pascal an opportunity back there in 2-on-1 situations. We wanted to get him in some of those situations, I thought it was okay. We'll need the press at some point this year, and we wanted to have worked on it enough to have it ready when we need it.
How was Torian on the defensive end today?
Torian, he's a very good offensive player. He's got, work. He's working at it. He's got to work at it, but it'll take some time.
Do you feel offensively in the second half that was the best you guys have moved the basketball?
Yeah, we moved it better in the second half than we did in the first half. We were stationary a little bit too much in the first half, and anytime a team changes defenses on you, especially young guys, they're not sure what to do. But it was definitely better ball movement the second half a little bit better.
What's your next couple of games here beyond the road? What you guys looking forward to going down to New York, playing Brooklyn?
Well, we want to play good teams, and I think we've got ourselves established, and now we need these kind of games. So it'll be really good for this team. I'll just cover one thing on recruiting because everybody seems to have lost their. I think we're all done, I guess, in basketball in Syracuse. All of a sudden, 1996, we lost the best point guard in the country. 1995-96 recruiting class, and we went to the Final Four that year. Let's not get too upset about a recruit or two. We've lost 50, 60 recruits over the years. We'll continue to lose recruits. We've got 2 commitments from very good players, which is pretty good. And we'll continue to recruit. I think one thing that's misunderstood in recruiting, if you, in generic speaking, because I can't specifically talk about any recruit, but when you decide to recruit a player and you're going to wait for him, that's what you do. You can't keep other players involved because they want a decision. So you make those decisions as you go along. We made that decision in 95-96, and we didn't get the player that we wanted. And the following year, the junior point guard we had became a senior, and we went to the Final Four. And that guard went to the NBA in 1 year. So I don't think we would have done any better if we had gotten that guard. And we wouldn't have been able to recruit Jason Hart because he would have thought that guard was going to be here because in those days players stayed. But recruiting is happens all the time. We lose many times. We lose key recruits or supposedly key recruits. Happens every day. And we're still here. It's not disasters. There's no disasters that have happened. And we'll be fine in recruiting. Any other questions about the game?